Welcome to the Dietary Supplements webinar presentation. I will be highlighting key components of MAP Policy 06-7. Handouts referenced during the presentation are posted with this webinar. I'm Gina Hunt, a Department of Developmental Services MAP Coordinator, and I'm your webinar presenter. The definition of a dietary supplement is detailed in the corresponding MAP policy. To summarize, it is a product taken that contains a dietary ingredient. Dietary ingredients may include vitamins, minerals, herbs, or other botanical amino acids and substances such as enzymes, organ tissues, glandulars, and metabolites. To determine if a product is a dietary supplement, look for the Dietary Supplement Facts label. Dietary supplements have fewer regulatory controls than prescription medication. However, they may have significant medical impact when a person is also taking prescription and over-the-counter medication. Certified and licensed staff working at a DPH MAP-registered site may only administer dietary supplements that are labeled by the pharmacy. However, if efforts to have the supplement labeled by the pharmacy have been exhausted, a labeling exemption may be used. Required supporting documentation located just after the policy is titled Dietary Supplement Labeling Exemption Form. One form is completed per individual for each dietary supplement in which the exemption applies. It includes an area in which the reason the pharmacy is unable to label is described in detail. The form is signed by the site supervisor or designee. The form is kept on site. It's valid for 1 year, after which time the labeling issue must be revisited with the pharmacist. The supporting documentation allows a licensed professional to complete the verification procedure. The procedure includes checking that the dietary supplement is in its original container with the original manufacturer's label and reviewing that the strength purchased is appropriate based on the dose ordered by the HCP. The licensed professional documents the comparison by writing the name of the individual, verification date, and initials directly on an average size container. The information written must be legible and permanent. Thin black Sharpies work well on light containers, and thin white Sharpies work well on dark containers. No marks are made on the manufacturer's label. In conjunction with marking on the container, the licensed professional will note the healthcare provider order. This procedure must be repeated when a new dietary supplement container is purchased, as well as any time the order is updated. Programs that use the labeling exemption process must have a provider policy regarding the administration of dietary supplements without pharmacy labels. MAP policies and trainings do not instruct staff to administer medication without pharmacy labels. Therefore, a provider must ensure that all certified staff are trained to administer dietary supplements from a container without a pharmacy label. Documentation of staff training must include the date, name of staff trained, the name and contact information of the trainer with the training content. There is no standardized dietary supplement training curricula. The Dietary Supplement Labeling Exemption Staff Training document posted with this webinar is an example of training content that may be used. If this looks familiar, that's because it's a remake of an exercise originally developed and shared by Beth Steele, who is affiliated with Fidelity House. If you prefer to train specific to the dietary supplement staff will be administering, there is a customizable template version of this training posted with the webinar. A corresponding staff quiz was also developed to test their knowledge. Although staff training is required, All training materials posted with this webinar are considered optional if you'd rather develop your own. MAP requirements for dietary supplements are the same as prescription and over-the-counter medication. This includes if not administered according to a healthcare provider order, it is considered reportable as a medication occurrence. If you have questions regarding any component of MAP Policy 06-7, dietary supplements presented today, please contact your MAP coordinator. Thank you for listening.